Hey everybody, how's it going? How's everyone's day been? Oh, hi Sabu. Fucking hell. As soon as I'm here and ready to stream, of course, the cats need to come in and hang out. Sleeping all day until then. Hi, Nini. Do you want me to pull up your chair? Oh, yeah. Nini, your eye is a little goopy again. Did you get something in it? Ugh. Sabu gets goopy eye a few times a year. I think it's just a problem with his breed, I'm not sure. Okay, you're having coffee this hour. I work overnights to justify it. Well, one, it's decaf, but two, I do work overnights. I'm like completely nocturnal right now. I want to fix my sleep because it's miserable. I like getting a lot of daylight, and I have been waking up at like 5 p.m. and falling asleep at like 9 to 10 a.m. So I get like 2 hours of daylight. I hate it. But the thing is, when you run a YouTube channel and you do everything yourself, if work goes long, you're the one staying late to get it done every single time. So, you know, I gotta stay up and get the work done. If it goes long, it goes long, and then your sleep schedule slowly gets pushed forward and forward. It doesn't matter what time of day you get those hours in, just that you get the hours in. So it doesn't matter that your sleep schedule starts slipping forward over and over and over and over. And that's how loads of YouTubers end up nocturnal. Someone's gotta get it done. And you're the only one who works on the channel, so you've got to get it done. Hi, Sabu. You want to jump up? Come on. So I'm hoping to get to sleep at the latest by like 6 a.m. because that would be 3 to 4 hours better than usual. But usually I just can't fall asleep. It sucks. I'm gonna take some melatonin. That might help. I don't know. Work overnight at a casino. Found myself feeling better. Can't stand the inconsistency. Yeah, I can't stand being nocturnal for long periods of time. I can handle it for a little while, but, like, I really like daylight. So it gets miserable eventually. If you're nocturnal to begin with, would becoming a YouTuber fix your schedule? No, it would probably just make sure it's out of whack at all times. Because that's the thing, is it creeps forward constantly. Whether you're nocturnal or not, it's going to become something that you don't like. Unless you work really hard to keep it in line, but even then you're gonna have to like work extra and stuff. It's difficult. I'm sure some people have an easy time with it, I don't. There we go. Sabu's in my lap now. He's all curled up. He's purring. He's all happy. And I'm sure he'll abruptly leap out of my lap in 5 to 15 minutes. He's not like most cats. I feel like most cats, when they want to get up from like your lap or something, they get up, they have a little stretch, and then they jump down calmly. Sabu does not do that. He just, like, he'll be, like, dead asleep. He seems very peaceful. And then he'll just launch himself. He'll just leap, like, full strength, like it's urgent or something. And then he goes and has a little stretch on the floor. Like, I don't know. He's always been like that. When he gets up, it's very abrupt. So you sleep from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I feel like that would work better for me than what I'm on right now. Because at least, like, you know, the sun comes up at, like, 8 or something. So you do get some daylight, you just get it at the end of the day. With me, I'm waking up about an hour and a half before the sun goes down, and then I'm falling asleep about an hour after the sun has come up.
Bet I can smash that.
And I'm not, like, I'm not outside at any of those times either, which really doesn't do me any favors. Because either I just fucking woke up and I'm busy, like, with other stuff, like cooking breakfast and whatever, or I am, like, getting ready to go to sleep and I'm dead tired. Come home, beautiful day outside, so I get my homework done. Daylight shining through my window. That does sound nice. I don't mind waking up when it's not bright. That's how most of high school was for me. I was waking up at 6 in the morning. Or was it 5? It was, like, really ridiculously early. It was, like, 5:30 or something at some point. Because it was an hour commute to school. So I'd get up really early. It was, like, 5:30 or 6. And for most of the year here, that's dark. So, like, especially in the winter, you know, I wake up and it's still dark until after I get to school. So I'm really used to waking up when it's dark. That doesn't feel too bad to me. Going to sleep when it's pure daylight, I feel like that wears on me over time. And I have, like, an eye mask I use that helps. But I don't know, just something body clock-wise feels bad about it. No matter how long I'm on that schedule, it just never starts feeling good, you know? Yeah, you're starting your days at 10 p.m. I start my days at 5 p.m. I feel, like, dead to the world until, like, 6:30, though. It's crazy, because, like, I get up, I hydrate myself immediately, you know, just water, brush my teeth, have a shower, that kind of stuff, and then I put on my indoor shoes, and I walk for about 15 minutes to help, like, wake up, walk, talk to the cats, feed them if they need feeding, stuff like that. And I'll still just, like, sit down and be in a daze for a while. It's hard to focus for the first couple hours, and I know that only happens to me when I have really bad sleep. When I sleep well, I get up and, like, it takes me maybe 30 minutes before I feel like I'm, like, properly functional. I can walk as soon as I get up. Sometimes I'll walk and then I'll, like, go to the bathroom and get all cleaned up and whatever. But even, like, the walking is autopilot for me, because I like pacing. So, like, I can have my alarm go off, get straight out of bed, walk for 15 minutes, and then I'm still useless for an hour and a half. Oh, I laughed too loud. Sabu left. Wow. Undertaker's favorite game is Dempe's heart-pounding Dave Ding Tour, the minigame from Ocarina of Time, yeah. That is a nice coffee. I hope everybody's liking this loop, by the way, of the Carrington Villa Hostage 1 song from Perfect Dark. I saw some people in the chat earlier who didn't know what Perfect Dark was. N64 game. It was made in the same engine as 007 GoldenEye. It was like the spiritual successor in a way. It was made by Rare. And because it was an N64 game made by Rare, it was composed by Grant Kirkhope, same guy who did 007 GoldenEye and Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. Yeah, the guy who made this soundtrack made a lot of legendary soundtracks. It's more chilling than looping AI songs of wrestling. That is true. I thought the song is just a little eerie, so it might be good for Graveyard Keeper, even though there's nothing scary about Graveyard Keeper. Not at all. Not a horror game. $139.17, not including the take whatever site you're donating through. So that's, see, it's hard to even say that. It's hard to know the exact number it's all gonna come out to. Because there's processing fees on Streamlabs' end, although it's pretty small. But then it goes to, some of it, okay, hold on, some of it goes to PayPal and some of it goes to the business bank account directly, I think. It depends on people's payment method. I have to double check that. It might actually all go to the PayPal, which the PayPal just goes straight to the business bank account, but PayPal has its own transaction fee. So I don't know exactly what that comes out to when it goes through all these different filters, basically, of these different transaction fees and whatever. Also, not all of the Super Chat money has been put into the Save the Business Fund bar. However, when I totaled up all of the money from the last, like, 10 streams for the Super Chats, specifically, because some of the early Super Chat ones did go into the bar because I would update it after the stream. I didn't update it for the last 10 or so ones, but I did total it on stream one day, and it totaled to like $400 or something. After conversion to American, it was like $300 or $400. But that amount of money it totaled to was about the same as the transaction fees that were taken out of the 3 really, really big donations that I got during this streamathon. So we decided to just not put it in the bar, because we know that we lost that exact amount, or very, very close to that amount in transaction fees. So it's hard to say what the exact number is, right? Because some of the early Super Chat ones were put in, but some of the later ones weren't because of circumstances of transaction fees, but those were just the transaction fees on the 3 really, really, really big donations. The small donations have their own little transaction fees as well, which I don't think are represented into the bar. But the bar also doesn't take into account that I've gotten a whole bunch of new patrons and YouTube memberships, right? So I don't know what that totals to. That's really hard to track. That's really hard to track exactly what that totals to over the last 2 months, because different people sign up and cancel and change the number, what was it, the tier of their subscription throughout the months. So, like, that doesn't change month to month, that changes day to day. Oh, it's so hard to know. So, like, the bar isn't perfect. I've probably reached 8,000? When you include people signing up to Patreon and YouTube membership. Now, obviously, that's not literally the same thing as a direct donation, but, like, it's similar. If you were to include the money from that, then I think we're past 8,000. By, like, 100? I might be overshooting. If I'm overshooting, it's not by much. If I'm overshooting, it's by, like, $30 to $50. Canadian. Wait, Canadian? Or would that be American? Hold on, what does... No, PayPal? Okay, Patreon pays me in Canadian, I think. I'm pretty sure they pay me in Canadian. YouTube membership pays me just through my usual YouTube shit, so I don't need to worry about that. It always displays Canadian when I checked the analytics. And I trust that number is probably correct. I'm pretty sure I would be pissed if the YouTube analytics number was wrong. So I'm pretty sure I can rely on that number. I think you need between $2,000 and $2,000. Hope that helps. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure you can tell just from me trying to figure out exactly how this money thing goes that, like, it's not as simple as whatever the number on the screen said. Oh, hey! Sorry, I just noticed that the number got fixed. Did I get, like, a donation on... let me pop this thing open. Oh, 20 bucks donated 20 bucks, thank you. And for some reason, when you donated 20 bucks just now, or 9 minutes ago apparently, it fixed the decimal point. Did you see that? That used to be, like, fucking like a million numbers, and it was pointless because we're talking about money, like fractions of cents doesn't mean anything. Apparently you donating $20 flat just fixed that. I don't know how, considering there's no decimal point on yours, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it does that. Because, like, you'd think Streamlabs could fix that, right? Like, surely I'm not the only person it's happening to. I'm not doing anything different than anyone else who sets up a funding goal. So I have no idea. Undertaker and Rob Zombie should do a live stream playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Hell yeah. Oh, I should have had that on the list. I'm pretty happy with the poll I came up with, though. Because there's Graveyard Keeper, because we're playing it, and Graveyard Keeper, he's a Graveyard Keeper, because he's an Undertaker. Harvest Moon, because this song that I made and performed, and am performing live right now. Yeah, it's about Undertaker's favorite game, Harvest Moon. WrestleMania the arcade game, because there's footage of him playing it. Or anything on Game Boy, because he goes, boy. It's like the most Undertaker statement you could say. Anything on the Game Boy. So, I do like that anything on Game Boy is winning. I'm hoping people know how I intended that. Husband's home, hell yeah, you can watch? Yeah. Tell him I said hi. True question is Pokemon Pinball. Fuck! I mean, understandable, though. Good game. Chat, what is better? Pokemon Pinball or Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire? I like both. I think I probably like the Ruby and Sapphire one more. But in fairness, I played that one more recently. And by recently, I mean like 3 years ago. But it feels like it was recent. PS2 iToy. See, I haven't thought about the PS2 iToy probably since like 2 years after it came out. I don't know why you had that just loaded up and ready to go. I don't know why you had the PS2 iToy in the chamber, but somehow I'm not surprised. Next you're gonna bring up the fucking Apple Pippin or something. Wasn't there a Harvest Moon game Boy game? Yeah, there were several, yeah. Pinball Ruby Sapphire? Yeah, I think Pinball Ruby Sapphire was probably better. Mario Tennis of Virtual Boy. Hey, the Virtual Boy is back in style, apparently. Apparently, the Virtual Boy is making a comeback on the Switch. Look, I'm all for art preservation, but I don't feel like this is adding any value to the Nintendo Online subscription. Like, I already have it. I pay for it. I like it. I use it a lot. But, yeah, hell yeah, Migraine Simulator. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel about it. It's like, you're bringing that one back? Like, I'm sure we can all emulate that if we really cared about playing these games, but, you know, Nintendo, it's not like they'd ever accept that as an answer. Not that they're not emulating it. They're fucking emulating it, obviously. And in fact, they sometimes just poach shit from, like, third-party emulators, blatantly. They've done this for, like, 20 years now. There's been like ROMs of their old games that they've put on the old Wii shop network where hackers would like go in and check the ROM and they'd check the metadata of the ROM and they'd find that Nintendo didn't rip the ROM off one of their carts or just have it in a database. No, they went to like Game Copy World or some shit and they downloaded an illegal ROM of it and that's what they put on the Wii shop. Like, Nintendo does that all the time. If it's easier, they'll just poach it from the pirates. And today, was it? I saw someone say Bring the Virtual Boy back is a video game equivalent of putting Morbius back in theaters. See, I don't know enough about Morbius to even know the joke. Wasn't Morbius the movie that everyone pretended like they were going to be excited for and then no one watched it? Is that the one? Am I thinking of the right one? They're selling a peripheral that you slot the Switch into and use the VB emulation. It's Morbin time. Hold on, I feel like I saw that Nintendo was selling a piece of cardboard that you could put around your Switch so that you could play it like a Virtual Boy in case you want to break your neck. It's fucking ridiculous. That is the Morbus? Okay. Yeah. They put Morbus back in theaters after the first time it flopped, and then it flopped again. That's fucking funny. I hope they don't learn their lesson on that and it keeps happening, because that is really funny. Where's that button? Hey, Truth.
Yes, it's in the book.
That was like 10 times louder than I thought it was gonna be. That's higher than me on the decibels. Oh, right, I should, what song? What song? House of Pillman sounds good. There we go. Yes, I know that. It's in the book. Your picture was inside the dust jacket. Trying to convince husband to join stream on his account because he wants to get this game. Oh, this game is really good. If you have a Steam Deck, I recommend you get this game on Steam. It runs better than probably on anything else, and you can play it mobile, or you could like use a Steam Deck dock to play it on your TV or whatever with a wireless controller. If you don't have a Steam Deck, runs pretty good on Switch. Plus, with Switch, you get TV and mobile. Although it does get like occasional stuttering. The game gets a little bit of occasional stuttering no matter what you play it on. But on Switch, I found it was a little bit more often. I was playing this a lot like 3 years ago when I was stuck in bed for a few months. I was playing it on Switch, and then I got my Steam Deck. Shared accounts so you get two as well. Oh, that's awesome, yeah. And plus, the game has multiple save slots. It's a good game. I like it a lot. I play it on my Steam Deck at night often. If I'm just like, you know, got some time to kill. Sony lost the rights to Spider-Man, so they keep trying to make Spider-Man universe games without him. Really? I didn't know that. Wow, Grand Bazaar crashes? What's with consoles nowadays and games crash? I feel like that was so rare back in the day on consoles for games to crash, and now they crash on console. And you can't really troubleshoot it because it's on console. So it's like one of the main draws of being a console player rather than a PC player is that you don't need to troubleshoot. And now it's like, oh, now you get the crashing and you can't troubleshoot. You just gotta hope it gets patched one day, and it might not. That's ridiculous. Lazy developers? I'm sure that's a big part of it. I don't think that's the whole thing, but I'm sure that's often the case. Is just people are lazy now because they know they can be. It's a fucking optimized machine for gaming. How's it crashing? I know, right? Like with a PC game, you gotta design it knowing that people are gonna be playing this on all different kinds of hardware. With a console, you have the exact same hardware as everybody else to test it on. Like, you don't get the excuse anymore of, oh, everyone's computer is different. The fix for one person might not work for everyone else. No, the developers had the exact same machine as every customer, and it's still crashing. It's ridiculous. I've always been more of a PC gamer, but, you know, I grew up with a million consoles as well. I play PC and console. I love both. I think that both arguments have lots of merit. Yeah, this is one of the many reasons why if I can buy a game on PC, I'll get it on PC. I buy console games if it's one that I can't get on PC. That's usually it, which is why I really like the Switch. Because, like, anything that I care about that's on Xbox or PlayStation is also on PC. That's not the case with the Nintendo. There's a lot of Nintendo games that I really like that don't come out on PC, because basically nothing they put out this first party comes out on PC, you know? If I want Mario Party, well, I gotta get that on the Switch. Same, I play both, but if it's a Nintendo, I try and use my Switch because I struggle to get out of bed. Sometimes, yeah. Bazaar's on PC? Perfect. PC, Nintendo as well. I feel like PC and Nintendo is a good combo. Because again, like, PlayStation and Xbox, they have so few things that are exclusive to just PC, to PlayStation and Xbox. And so the only thing that really convinces me to get off of PC is when Nintendo has exclusives that I care about. And even then, I don't buy many because they're fucking expensive, man. Like, Nintendo first-party titles, they keep those things at a ridiculously high price for years. Years and years and years and years. It's fucking ridiculous. I bet you in Australia that fucking New Super Mario Brothers Wii is probably somehow still over $100 in Australia. Like, that wouldn't shock me at all. $110 for a Switch 2 game in AUD. I think it's $100 here in Canada. I don't know, I don't have a Switch 2 because this shit's expensive and I can't drop that kind of money. Retroactively raising prices for Switch games? Yeah. I think a lot of consoles are raising their price as well. It's brutal. Ooh, I need a little water. Any game getting a Switch 2 version has had their prices raised. No better time than now to switch to indie titles. I mostly just play indie games, which this is. Indie games and, like, PC studios. Like, I like Paradox. Paradox makes good games. I'm not really a AAA game guy. I don't actually remember the last AAA game I played. Mario Party Jamboree? Does that count? It was full fucking price, so it better count. Oh, Civilization 7, that probably counts, right? That's gotta count. Doug Bowser's stepping down next year. They're replacing him with someone who is in the legal department. Oh, God. Wait, Nintendo of America legal department or Nintendo of Japan legal department? Because there's a big difference there. Is Civ AAA? Yes. Civilization is the highest selling strategy game series of all time. It is a ridiculous moneymaker. That said, Civ 7 is doing very poorly in players and buys. I enjoy Civ 7. I do think a lot of the complaints about it are valid. Not all of them. Some have been fixed. Then a lot of people have complaints about that game that are just born out of misconceptions because the game doesn't teach you how it works very well. However, I do still think it should be a spin-off. It feels more like a great Civ spin-off than an actual mainline Civ game. It feels more like a Beyond Earth or something, you know? Like, for Civ 4, they had a spin-off that was Colonization. And Colonization was a great concept, but they didn't develop it very much, and the base game wasn't great. And there's a mod called We the People that makes it really, really, really good. Highly recommend. Civ 5, in that engine, they did a spin-off game that was Beyond Earth, which was supposed to be kind of an homage to Alpha Centauri, an old Sid Meier game. It wasn't as good as Alpha Centauri, but it was also, I feel like that's an apples to oranges comparison. It never should have been compared to that. It's a very fun game for what it is on its own. And then that's kind of how I feel about Civ 7. If this was a Civ 6 spin-off game, where it's an alternate world thing, and that's what they're doing, like they did with the last few generations, and you sold this for $40, I think it would actually go over really well, because the gameplay loop of the game is fun. It's different, but it's fun. But they called it Civ 7 and charged full price. And it just does not feel like a good Civ sequel. It's a great side game. Sell it for $40, and I think it would do great, and people would be way less angry. Certain government organization use Pokemon initiative. And Nintendo is mad. Oh, I didn't know Nintendo's mad about it. Yeah, I saw that Ice did a Gotta Catch 'Em All meme video, which I feel like every day American politics gets closer to Latin American politics, because that is the most Brazilian or Argentine politics moment I have ever seen out of the American government. Like, if you told me that the Brazilian government, or that the Argentine government, or the Colombian government put out that video, I would 100% believe you. that would be tame for Latin American politics. Latin American politics are amazingly, hilariously chaotic like that. Just needs Cerveza Crystal in it. Cerveza Crystal! Oh my god, could you imagine? Yeah, I don't, Look, I get that the government accounts want to appeal to the youth. I don't think shitposting with the Gotta Catch 'Em All Pokemon theme to footage of Ice breaking down doors and deporting people, I feel like that is an unwise move from a government organization. Do I even need to say that? That's probably a bad move? That's the kind of joke that they probably made around like a meeting where like one guy makes a joke, he's like, how about we do Gotta Catch 'Em All? And everybody has a laugh for a minute because the joke is absurd. And then you don't do it because there's a million reasons why that's a horrible idea. And then they did it! Oh my god. I think this is the epitome of laughing at them and not laughing with them. Just what an amazingly stupid idea. I'm all for politicians seeming more like real humans, but I do think that you need to have some level of professionalism. I feel like shitposting on the ICE account is breaching that level of professionalism. Imagine doing that at a job. Yeah. Yeah, like if you were not the government, you could not get away with doing that. You're putting the company in legal problems, but they're the government, so they feel invincible. They don't play by the same rules as everybody else. I run a business, I couldn't do that, even if I was in America. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, Nintendo would come after my ass. Like, are you kidding me? don't know, they'll probably get a slap on the wrist. They'll have to make some half-hearted apology. Actually, they probably won't. Look, my theory is American politics get closer to being Latin American politics every single day. I think we should enjoy the funny side effects of that. But, you know, it's one of those laugh so that you don't cry moments. It's better to take it in good humor than to let it absolutely destroy your personal life. If you obsess over politics all day, you will get driven mad, I promise. Happens to anyone. Doesn't matter how normal your politics are, you'll go crazy if you focus on it too hard. Don't let it absorb you. Days account accepted, wholeheartedly South Park ridiculing them, even though they literally kept showing their heads, head gun down, puppies. See, that's the right thing to do, though, is South Park makes fun of everybody. It has always made fun of everybody. You can't just be a bitch about it as soon as it's making fun of you. You can't say, man, I love South Park. Oh, I love when they went after this guy. I love when they went after this guy. I love when they went after this guy. Oh, no, but they went after me in my category. You know? No, you don't get to do that. They make fun of everybody. This is comedy. You're allowed to poke fun at shit. You don't have to take it that seriously. You know? Fucking South Park has made fun of woke shit. It's made fun of anti-woke shit. It's made fun of Republicans. It's made fun of Democrats. It's made fun of city people. It's made fun of rural people. It's made fun of fucking everybody. It's made racial humor. It's made class humor. Religious humor. And I'm cool with that. Maybe it's that 90s attitude I got. But, like, fucking make the comedy you want to make and make fun of whoever you want. No one should be above comedy. If I don't like the jokes, I can tune out if I really want to, but I don't want to dictate what other people find funny, you know? As soon as we outlaw the jester, you can't do criticism anymore, so let's not go that direction. South Park will come for all of our heads one day. Just take the jabs and take your lumps and come out with a smile, and it'll be okay. If you can't be criticized, you can't grow. And if you think the criticism in the comedy was invalid or unfair, well, that's fine, because if it's not accurately representing you and your views, then it ain't talking about you. Yeah, you can't censor comedy without it snowballing, without a doubt. Alright, are we ready to play the video game? I think I'm ready to play this video game that's in front of us. Yeah, it was insane that they tried to take down Jimmy Kimmel. Because if the clip I saw was right, he didn't even really make a joke about Charlie Kirk. So, like, what the fuck? Also, look, it takes a lot for me to have literally any sympathy at all for Jimmy Kimmel. I hate that guy. I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's a two-faced piece of shit. I think he lies to his audience routinely. I think he's completely performative. I like nothing but Jimmy Kimmel. I don't think you should cancel his show because of what he said. The fact that they accidentally predicted Jared from Subway is hilarious. That is hilarious, yes. Made fun of his wife today because she's making a Christian dating app and is on it already looking for a new husband. That's nuts. please tell me what the name of the Christian dating app is, because I know the name is gonna be funny. It always is. These dating app names are hilarious. I mean, everybody knows about onlyfarmers.com, which is just a funny name, but like actually onlyfarmers.com makes a fuckload of sense. Like that, I bet you that is like the highest success ratio dating site ever. Because it's so specific. You're not going out and meeting a ton of people when you're a farmer, so you probably could use the help. And farmers are specifically going to be looking for people who like the farming lifestyle, so having a site just for farmers to date makes a ton of sense to me. It's called Faith and Fellowship. That sounds like a guild. Way to make people not empathize with you for your husband getting assassinated? I mean, look, if someone doesn't empathize with her after her fucking husband got assassinated, just because she's making a Christian dating app, I think that's stupid, but I'm not gonna police how you show your empathy, I guess. Anyway, I should get ready to play the game. Let me get rid of the memes. And I'll bring down the music. And let's bring up the volume mixer. Here we go. Oh, I don't hear the game. Oh, it only plays the music when I'm tabbed in. Okay, okay. Give me a second here. Let's balance the sound. Okay, so if I do this... I think that's too quiet. Let's bump it up. It's still... At its absolute peak, it's like negative 35 decibel. It needs to be higher. I hate that so much of it is still so low, and just the loud bits are a little higher. Now I gotta keep raising it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think that looks better. I think this might be our volume, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Daria? Oh my god, I haven't thought about Daria in forever. This show rocked. Yeah, I haven't watched Daria since it was, like, on TV. Wow. I have no idea how that came up, but no, that show was good. So weird. Oh, right, I gotta pop out the chat. Right, because I don't play this game in a window, so I gotta pop out the chat so I can keep seeing it. Pop that out. Cool. Oh, I should make a goal. Might be. Let me do that now. There. If you guys accomplish the default super chat goal, I'll have a graveyard and I'll keep it. Okay. Let me move this. Brought it to a more cheery subject than before. Yeah, I mean, I prefer we talk about fun TV shows we like growing up rather than political assassinations. There we go. Okay, I moved some stuff around. I think everything is good. Coughing is still there. Yes, he lives there now. I just really like how it looks. The way I have him, like, kind of overlaid on the bar, where, like, you can see more of the color coming through on the bar and less off the bar. It was, like, one of the blending options. I thought it looked really nice. And he's so happy. Okay. Click that. Oh, do I still have? Is that still open? Yeah, Thorium is still open. That doesn't need to be open. I'll close that. Okay, Thorium's closed. Cool. Mm-mm. And bring the... Oh, wait. No, I didn't tell anyone on the Discord that I was streaming. I just realized I forgot. Let me do that real quick. Mm. Went on my Discord and immediately someone's like, "Has MTV seen this?" And it's the CMLL wrestling, Pokemon wrestling stuff. Yes. I just respond with, "Everyone on the planet has sent me the Pokemon CMLL stuff." I already knew it was coming up before it happened, but now everyone's seeing the videos of it and they're all sending it to me. 'Cause of course. Okay, Twitch, notifications, streaming, Graveyard Keeper, Kepper Keeper, right now. Fucking hell. That's amazing. Let me remake that. I pasted, because I thought my paste was still the link to the stream. No, my paste was WrestleMania the arcade game from when I made that poll. Fucking... All right, no, I got to get my own stream link for a second. This might take me a second. It's really annoying to do that on YouTube. Getting the link to your own stream is really fucking annoying on YouTube. It's unreal that something that simple would be difficult. Is that even going to embed? Okay, thank God it did. Okay, and I need to do the Steam one. That was it. Okay, groups, flock, event, schedule, live broadcast start now. There's the link, streaming, Graveyard Keeper right now. Cool. Cool. Okay, I sent out the notifications. My bad. Meant to do some of those ones earlier, but I forgot. Okay. Let me bring the game back up. There we go. That nice music. The audio looks good. Everything is displaying properly. You can see my mouse. You can see the chat. I didn't leave any graphics on screen. Audio's picking up on both sides. Music sounds like it's a good volume. Does this sound good to you guys? Yeah, we're at like intro time. My voiceover will be a bit louder when it hits YouTube later, but like that's fine. Sounds good? Okay, cool. I just noticed a little animation loop over here. I'll show that again in a second after I start recording. Let me hit record. Okay, there we go. Hey everybody, welcome to this playthrough of Graveyard Keeper. I love this game. I've been playing it off and on for like a few years now. I've never beaten it. I don't really know how long it is. I think it's actually really long. But it's... I don't know. If you've ever played Harvest Moon, and if you've ever played Punch Club, it feels a little bit like a mixture of those, where it's almost like an energy juggling simulator. While also being, you know, you run a graveyard, and a farm, and a tavern, several businesses, really. It's a very fun game. And I just noticed, I never noticed this before, there's a little looping animation right here on the left side of our graveyard where a little raven or a crow sits on that tombstone. It sinks, and then a little zombie arm shoos it away and then straightens up the tombstone. That's awesome. Also, this is like a really accurate drawing of the world that we're going into. Like, this is our church, and there's our little mortuary, right? And then there's the town off to the east, and you can see, it's kind of behind the play button here, but you can see the Witch Hill or the Inquisitor Hill thing up there. And there's a lighthouse, and there's some kind of distant castle over there, and an ominous road down here, and a marsh across the river and everything, and a waterfall up there. This is actually like a really beautifully animated depiction of what the game map looks like in this game. It's really cool. All right. I'm gonna start a new file. This is just my personal file. It says played 166 days. That's not like real life days. That's game days, which game days go by pretty quick. But still, I'd probably put like a good 10 hours or something, I'm gonna say, into that. Probably across a bunch of different nights on the Steam Deck. We're playing on just the computer today. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue in this game. I'm probably not gonna read a whole lot of it out loud, but I will be reading it to myself, and by all means, you can read it as well as you want, but like, I'm not gonna voice act all the dialogue because there is a lot. I will voice act this. It's an ordinary day and our heroes oh, that was way too quick. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved. Especially when you know that someone misses you. It's the Undertaker! What happened? Where is everything? Calm down, you're merely turning a page in your life. Is life the right word? Whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There's always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this, a nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. Okay, little pro tip for if you want to play this game. Because I do remember seeing people in the chat earlier saying that they plan on getting this game. For the first little bit of the game, time does not pass. For the entire rest of the game, time does pass. There's several useful things you could do right at the start of the game when time doesn't pass to kind of set yourself up for success. We're not going to do all of them right away. We're going to do them in a little bit. Holy Sard, I'm a skull. I love... Sard is like their fantasy swear, I think. Why would you think I'm Jerry? Man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. Well, I didn't know his eye was red. I didn't even notice it. A red eye, I remember. Oh, Sart, that's right. I'm Jerry. How did you find me? Man told me that you'd answer my questions. Well, I didn't answer his question. Good. But first, let me ask you. Who are you, and where the Sart are we? Must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. This isn't Inuyasha. Guys, I think this is Inuyasha. Also, thank you for the favor. Just have to read as fast as possible so it doesn't make sense to anyone. Yeah. Yeah, the donkey has arrived. Something's very wrong with that animal. It could be dangerous. Blueprint, Donkey of the Worlds Unite. Fresh corpse from the town. Wow, talking donkey. You can understand me. Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This cart isn't mine. I have to work for a capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carats a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? Donkey spent a little too much time on Reddit. The poor bastard pretends he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. Yeah, so the donkey's job is he drops off corpses for us, because we run the local church. We're a graveyard keeper. What are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. Yeah, it does rot over time, as you can see, even in this cutscene. I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, well, it's right behind you, so yeah, profitable. All right, let's So we're like the cleric and the mortician, and we also do all the graveyard keeping, and we run a farm, and later we can get a pub. Put it down on the autopsy table. Yeah, we don't really do autopsies on the autopsy table. Slice some flesh from the corpse. That'll be a good start. What? No way, this isn't right. Sure. It's not right. How can I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know why you're here? Is that I'm a talking skull? Nothing is right here. Yeah, we gotta go along with this. Need to trade meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. Then bring the beer to me. Yeah, Jerry's an alcoholic. If we want to complete quests for him, we usually have to get him drinks. Alright, we'll just extract a pound of flesh. There we go. We can make burger sandwiches and baked meats with it. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. What I should do with the corpse? I don't know, let's bury it. Take the corpse, and I'll wait for you in the graveyard. So we actually lowered the quality of the corpse by taking flesh out of it, but we're following a tutorial, so it is what it is. So where's Kane? Or are you Kane? I'm liking the idea that I'm Kane. I can't be the Undertaker because we saw the Undertaker. What if we're Paul Bearer and that was the Undertaker from the future? Let's bury it. Alright. Yep, thanks for the shovel. There's also some supplies in here. I'm gonna take the tools. Cool. Let's set a grave site right here. We'll dig it up. Put the corpse in. There we go. Burial certificate. In my novelization, you're Midian if his sushi restaurant flopped. Yep, you're Midian. This burial certificate, I remember. He just wants the money for alcohol. Yeah, you can trade burial certificates at the pub for money. Here comes the bishop. He's your boss. So if I remember right, time does not progress until I talk to him. It's either until I talk to him or until I do a quest for him. I don't remember which. So I'm just not going to talk to him yet. Bye now. Now, if I remember right, I have free reign of a lot of things now. Not everything. I can't, like, chop trees yet, but I think I can do some manual labor. Not right now. Okay. Because a little bit of money can be made at this point in the game. Just a little bit. But you unlock the ability to do a lot of basic things like pick these berries by doing some of the very, very early quests of the game, but you don't need to do them all right away. The reason there's no bars on screen for stamina or health or a map or anything like that is because we haven't gotten into the proper gameplay. We're essentially like, we're essentially in a tutorial right now, and we're nearly done the part of the tutorial where they unlock the timer of the game. So if we wanted, we could just run around and do whatever right now. We're limited in what we can do, but there are useful things we can do. Like this is the Dead Horse, which is the local tavern. And we can get a head start on the dialogue here with Herodric. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Herodric. How can I help you? Came from the grave site. I woke up here today, and things have been crazy since then. God, I'm so tongue-tied today. Not a good day for a bunch of voiceover. How could I not have recognized you? Good, this is good. Now, I wasn't tongue-tied when I did my voiceover earlier today, though, for a challenge. Things are looking bright for a small village. Are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. We don't even know that yet. We're saying dialogue that we shouldn't know yet. That's amazing. We're kind of sequence breaking slightly. Let's get into business, shall we? How can I help you? Okay. We can talk about the burial certificate. This is just the bishop. See, the bishop said we can go use the burial certificate. Yeah, no, the bishop we haven't even talked to yet. He's waiting for us at the church. The ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will start bringing in lots of shiny coins to the village. You'll notice that the city is called the city and the village is called the village, by the way. There's a lot of that in this game. See, let's see if MDB knows the real stress for min-maxing the graveyard early on. Oh, I don't know how to, like, min-max, but I'm not here to min-max. I'm here to have fun. I don't remember Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn super well. Was that the GameCube one or the Wii one? Because I beat the GameCube one. I don't think I beat the Wii one. Okay, I'd like to trade you some fresh meat, because this is another quest thing. Meat's a delicacy in our village. I'll be glad to buy it from you, but I need to see the royal meat stand. Bet I can smash that. Thanks for the 817, I appreciate it. Kanza. Can you Midian max in this game? I can only hope so. Man, everybody spells Midian wrong. That's like the third different spelling that's wrong of Midian I've seen in the last 24 hours. Not even joking. Don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? No. Don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it looks really good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send for a form in the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. There's another way. I'll tell you if we become neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. I bet she comes here every female. I bet she can help you find Snake. Thanks. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to a local blacksmith, Kresvold? Sure, where can I find a southeast corner of village? Yeah. Cool, cool. We're getting some quests done here before the timer starts. This is keeping things efficient in early game. Must be new to the new graveyard keeper, so I've been told, but how do you know? Oh, if you live here as long as I have, you probably learn how to read people too. But where's my manners? I'm Miss Chain, Herodric's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions, but oh, you better talk to my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but he is also elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is sell you some recipes. Better talk to my husband, he's in charge. Yeah, she just sells some recipes. Food's really important in this game. Pretty much this whole game is like a stamina management simulator in a weird way. If you've ever played other games made by the same company like Punch Club, then you know what I'm talking about when I say that. You don't need to manage your stamina well. You can have as many days pass as you want, but you are incentivized to min-max stamina a little. Not necessarily min-max. You can have fun without min-maxing. I just mean you're incentivized to be careful about how you use your stamina and to prioritize, because there's only so much you can get done in a day. And even if you've made a bunch of food to give you stamina, you do eventually start draining your stamina for being too tired if you don't sleep. But sleeping progresses time faster. So there's trade-offs. Okay. I want to trade, because I'm selling you a burial certificate, which is almost enough money for the teleport stone, which is an item I didn't know existed when I first played the game, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Because having the teleport stone is like night and day difference in terms of how much you can get done in a day, because you can teleport. Unless you teleport between all the key locations, or at least most of them, it incredibly drastically cuts down on travel time. Now, I could explore a very large chunk of the world map if I wanted to right now. Ah, Millie Girl spelt it right. Here's this guy whose name I forget. Dig, that's his name. This guy must be crazy. You think I'm crazy? No, I don't think that. I'm trying to stay positive. And I know what truly matters. What? Do you think he can understand? No, Dig, he won't, because he can't see. Okay, I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only thing that matters are peace and herbs and nice, sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. A cake is a really good food. Cake is the best. 5 pots of honey is pretty easy. There's certain trees scattered around the map that have beehives. You take a slight amount of damage when you harvest them, but you can still harvest them. It's worth it. You heal when you sleep, so it doesn't matter. I don't think I can pick any of the apples. Yeah, see, it's locked. Some of these trees can be picked for apples, but not all of them. Holy mackerel, boy. You look like someone who desires to be part of the magic world of fishing. I don't know much about fishing. Yeah, fishing minigame in this game is alright. It's basically the Stardew Valley fishing minigame. So relaxing and profitable, plus the fish are really tasty. Sounds great, I'm in. Smart choice, my boy. I'll provide you with everything you need and teach you how to cook fish. I'm gonna learn how to cook fish. Can you show me? You can always just grill it personally, to slice it and fry the slices in oil. Oh my god. Oh, I have some bassa fish in my freezer. I should take some out so that it thaws, so that I can, like, you know, like bread it and cook it, or maybe I'll even just like pan sear it, like baste it in butter, or do some like Hungarian sweet paprika. Oh no, you know, no, hot paprika. I feel like hot paprika would be better with it. Pepper, salt, a little bit of olive oil maybe. Nah, it doesn't need the olive oil. The butter will do the trick. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna do that later. Right, and you know what else? When you eat fish, you start to think like a fish. All fishermen always eat a lot of fish. Yeah, different foods give you different, like, temporary buffs. So eating fish-based meals can give you bonuses to fishing. All I need is a rod. Can you give me one? That I do, my boy. I have an old one, but I'm not handing it over as a gift. I'll ask you to bring me some moths. They're good bait, but you can only catch them at night, and I hardly make out anything at night. He hardly makes out with anyone at night. Okay. Yeah, I think it's you pick flowers at night, like these flowers, like little orange or white ones or whatever. If you pick them at night, there's a chance that you get moths. I think if you pick it during the day, there's a chance you get butterflies. I think there's several uses for them in alchemy. But until you unlock alchemy, I think you just use them for fishing. Yeah, there's dock over here, by the way. There's like a few docks around the map. The map is actually not huge. It feels big when you're walking around it, but like now that I've played the game a lot and I know the whole path, like we're in the top right corner right now. Smell something tasty and smoky. Itchy, tasty. This guy's name is a Gypsy Baron. If you're looking for someone to read your palm, you should go to the town. Everybody there is scrambling to earn enough to buy a scrap of bread. I don't know, the bread's right here. It's a wonderful smell. It smells so good. It's great, isn't it? It's my kebab. It's an old family recipe. Bring me some good fish fillet and I'll teach you. 4 silver star. I think I could buy that from the traveling merchant, or I could just, you know, become a good enough fisherman. Okay, so going left will take me back to the village, which is where I'm going, because I need to go there anyway. But if I remember right, do I have mining unlocked? Ah, not yet. Okay. Because I was going to say, if I could mine right now, I would mine and then sell it for a teleport stone. I might have to make the money for the teleport stone after. Wait, unless I could dig, right? I already unlocked digging. Ah, okay. I was gonna dig to get some sticks and then sell the sticks. I only need like 50 more copper to buy a teleport stone. It's a shame. Do you think Charmander tail has a lot of fat to keep burning, to keep the fire burning, or very little, as it can't keep it on? Isn't it if the Charmander's flame goes out, it fucking dies? I think that's how that works. Now, I don't think I can complete all of the blacksmith quest, because again, I'm sequence breaking right now. So I think the last bit of it doesn't activate. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Kresvold. Yeah, here's the letter, which makes his friendliness with me go up a little. It's a quest, you know. Have a letter for you from Herodric. Letter, of course, 1 minute. And he can't be bothered to come himself. I know, right? He's like 2 steps away. Old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. Seems to be my new habit. Slimes again. Herodric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards. Maybe you can help me. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels. Yeah, that's how you repair tools. If you manage to kill them, bring me the remains. I'll spare you some materials. Yes. Should be right on the other side of my house. Yeah, I might have to buy some materials from him early on, but that's okay. Oh, and we can ask where we can find metal ore. Cool. You know what? I'd like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? I can find metal ore in the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp west across the river, so we need to cross the river first. We used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. That's how we unlock the furnace and making ore. So there we go. You gotta know to talk to these guys, because otherwise you don't unlock these things. So it's really important you go around and you meet the villagers. So you can see that actually just spawned the slimes, and I can pick to repair my sword, but I'm not allowed to do any work right now, so I can't actually repair it, so it's just gonna wait there for me. So we'll have to come there after the timer is going again. If we're on what's south of town, you can see here that there is a mighty obstacle that there is just simply no way we could ever get past, so we have to turn back. Town's very small, by the way. You've seen almost the whole thing. Yes, tools do have durability, but they have a lot of durability, and they don't break, like, permanently when they run out. You just have to use them on your whetstone to fix them. So here's a beekeeper in case you want to buy large quantities of bees or honey or stuff. I recommend you buy some bees when you want to get your own beekeeping going, because although it's a rare drop from beehives, it takes a long time to get the 10 bees you need to start your own hives. So I recommend you just buy some of the early ones, whereas with honey, don't buy the honey. You can find it in the wild for cheap. Good day, sir. We sell the finest dairy products in the village. Do you have any fresh beef? Oh, no, sir. The cows are our friends. We're not like those folks from the town. I bet they even eat human flesh. They think they're smarter than us, but I think they're just barbarians. Yeah, so this is where you can buy dairy. I highly recommend buying a lot of milk early on. You can use it to make cakes. Cakes are a very cheap way to get a lot of energy. Do broken tools have low accuracy and heavy weight? Is that a Fire Emblem reference? No. They just don't work anymore, and you just gotta go fix them. It's very easy, actually. It's a forgiving system. This guy here sells peat and crop waste, which we can get ourselves pretty easily, but I think we need to buy our first peat to get it going, so we'll just have to remember he's there. Hi, I'm Tress. This is the woodworker of the village. I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you. Need some wooden materials? I'm happy to help. I don't think I've ever bought wooden materials from this guy. You can make it yourself. So materials, you can visit my brother Corey. I think he just lives to the north. Yeah, sometimes I sell wood to this guy to make a little bit of early game money before you can really make the good shit. Here we go. This is Woodcutter. He's the actual woodcutter. Don't even think a chopping tree is here. No, I'm just exploring the area. Good, I paid a lot to the village for the right to chop the trees around here. And I gotta tell you, it's hard work. If only I had a better axe. What if I brought you one? I haven't made much money yet. I don't even have a house. But I can teach you my old family recipe. It's a nice pasta. It'll help keep your stamina up while you're working. Ooh, if we bring him an iron axe. That man knows the move cut. Yes, he does. Okay, we're just gonna go west here through the trees a little bit, because this is a shortcut to the stone cutting area. Down here. And this is the brother of the woodworker. Hi, I'm Corey. Why do I feel like he says that like, hi, I'm Daisy? I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you. Need some stone material? I'll be happy to help you. For wooden material, you can visit my brother Tress. They're definitely brothers. Yeah, they look the exact same. And you can sell stuff to him. Now, firewood a lot of people will buy. It's kind of a stock early game resource. It's easy to make in bulk. I'll probably sell a little bit of firewood early on. This is our tech tree, by the way. There's a lot of tech in this game. A lot. Here's our known NPCs and any quests we have with them. And our map, we are slowly filling out. I wish I could zoom out more, but normally these areas all start cloudy.
I can smash that.
The fuck was that? I got the double bet I can smash that. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Thunderous Riley, for the 300 Canadian dollars. Now, chat, even with conversion, and with, like, the fact that YouTube is going to take a cut of that. So YouTube takes 30% of Super Chats. So that's $170? Fucking hell. So even with that, I think we're almost at the goal. Okay, no, never mind. Busby is me in the chat with another 200. That's American, too. Okay, no, we passed the goal like 100%. Thank you, everybody, so much. Really can't stand seeing the goal not met. I know it won't update right away, but my heart will know it's done. Much love to you and loving the game. Thank you! I very much appreciate that. Look, there's going to be people in the future who are just looking for a playthrough of Graveyard Keeper. And they have no idea what the Save the Business Fund is, and they have no idea who I am, and they just came in, and they don't know the meaning of that. But I have been doing YouTube full-time, YouTube and streaming full-time for 15 years. I think streaming for 13, YouTube for 15. And for the last 6 or so years, this has been an incorporated business that I've been very, very proud of. And thanks to terrible Canadian economy and a downturn in business, a lot of financial problems in real life of a lot of people needing a lot of help, and me being the only person in position to help a lot of people, and just a whole lot of business fees and the hostility of owning a company in Canada and how much money they take from you during that. I have been just barely keeping my head above water for like 2 years. And a whole bunch of fees came in all at the same time. None of it is debt, none of it is late fees, nothing like that. Regular business fees that could not be paid in installments. I needed to do a big multi-month-long streamathon fundraiser. And not only did we hit the initial goal, we have now hit the stretch goal that you guys told me to set. Now, I don't care if you guys demand that I raise the goal again. I'm not doing it. There's only a few days left of the streamathon, and I'm just gonna keep streaming anyway a whole lot after the streamathon, because I feel like I haven't streamed enough to warrant this, and I like streaming. Streaming is really fun. The garden, property in forfeiture for commercial use, contact the tavern owner, Roderick. Oh. Well, I guess we'll go do that right now. I don't know if we can get the thing until we talk to other people, but we may as well, right? Again, this is all before the clock has started, so any progress we do right now is really going to help us hit the ground running. Did you learn if they're going to waive the leaf? Oh, you're talking about the peer... yeah, one of the business fees is a peer thing, which is a pension fee that businesses have to pay into. I still don't know yet. I still haven't been able to get into the account for that, although the CRA, which is the Canadian Revenue Agency, they confirmed for me last week that the issue was on their end, that the account was bugged, and the reason I couldn't get into it for over a year was their fault and they didn't fix it, and they said that they think they'll have it fixed by the end of this week. So I should probably check the account again soon, and hopefully, I finally can get access to it. Because I've been trying to pay that bill this whole time. It's ridiculous. That's not the entirety of it, though. That's like $400 or something. That's not even... That's like one of the smallest parts of all the business fees. That's just the most frustrating parts. Okay, ask about the garden. I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anyone who will make use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? Yes! We got some blueprints. Ask about the details. You should find someone who will use it. You said that the garden belongs to the merchant? It's a bit tricky. He has the right to rent it, but everything north of the path is the town's village property. The town is village property. We have a democratic community. I thought it was demonic for a second. A democratic community here. I see. Good. But you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. Okay. Well, the merchant's here once a week. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you just promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. He comes to tavern every merchant day. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Cool. I'm gonna ask how I get back home. I don't think this leads anywhere, though. Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse. Okay, it looks medieval. Maybe I travel through time. What year is it right now? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun. Oh, you've been listening to the astrologers' nonsense. Everybody knows the Earth is flat. But I get you. It's 200 after the ancient contract and 210 after... Never mind. What's the name of your beloved kingdom? The Kingdom. And it's definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? Yeah. Well, we learned that the astrologist exists. He lives at the lighthouse that we visited, but he's only there once a week. This is the barn they were talking about, but the merchant's only here once a week. There's a lot of people that are associated with one day of the week. There's 6 days of the week, if I remember right, in this game. And every day of the week, there's one special person who's there who isn't there other days. Oh my god, not flat earthers. I mean, I think this world might actually be flat is the thing. So nobody spoil this for me. I just want to say right off the bat, because I actually don't know the ending of the game. So nobody spoil it for me. I don't know if this is the past. I don't know if this is an alternate reality. I don't know if this is fucking virtual reality. I don't know what the twist is. I don't know if at the beginning when we were getting hit by a car, if that was a dream or if this is the dream. I have no idea. And I look forward to finding out with all of you guys. I'm excited. So like, it might be flat. I don't know. This could be like a virtual reality for all I know. I don't know. Okay. We can build empty garden beds here. I don't like building in these bottom ones right away. I can always rework things later, but I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, fuck, I already fucked up. Is this. It's so much faster to place things in this. Not right now. Okay, well, whatever. I have them all set out. So that's where the farm will start. There's probably not a whole lot else I can do right now. You can see our house. Looks like a good place to work on making my home cozy. Okay, this was added in a DLC later, I think. Yeah, you can, like, beautify your house. I don't know if it does anything. Home Sweet Home. I wish it was just called Sweet Home. That'd be a creepy reference. The hatch is closed for now. Bet I can smash that. Thank you for the 20, Thunderous Riley. Been watching for about 6 years now, and I'm happy to support one of my favorite YouTubers. I love your Wrestling Empire Let's Play. Hell yeah. And you got me into wrestling. Yes! I love to hear it. Hope to enjoy your content for years to come. Well, unless I die, I think you'll have plenty to keep watching, because I don't plan on ever retiring. Let me heart that. Thanks, dude. I appreciate. No, never mind. I'm not gonna heart them anymore. Sorry, it turns off the music when I do that. I didn't mean to do that. What was I gonna say? There's something else in the chat I wanted to. Right, cool. The guy was just cool. The guy I was just watching a wrestling video from. How's it going, MDB and chat? Yes. Were you just watching the? I almost said 007 and Goldeneye. What the hell's wrong with me? SmackDown vs. Raw. Were you just watching today's SmackDown vs. Raw? And if so, check the playlist. The entire playthrough is already up, ready for you to watch. In fact, I'm thinking of making a stream VOD channel. A specific one. Now, the Let's Plays will keep going on the main channel, but I'm thinking of making a stream VOD channel. This might be the first recording to go on it. I don't know. I'm toying with the idea, so it might take a little while before this is up. You know? I might leave the live of this up for a little while just so that you guys can enjoy that. Where's my beer? I don't have one yet. I can afford one. If I wanted to. But, okay. I think I have to just bite the bullet and talk to the bishop now. I think I kind of maxed out what I can do. Something I was saying before, I got sidetracked, sorry, is all these cloudy areas are places we haven't been yet. So we've already filled out a huge amount of the map. Basically everywhere we can walk. I think we could have walked east of the camp and we might have cleared up that. I don't even remember what's there. I don't think it's much. But we've cleared up basically everything else we can reach. You can see these mountain ranges. We can't pass that. So we can't get up here. This is the Witch Hill, so we need to go up there in the plot in like a couple days. I think we can walk up next to our house here. But you know what? It's okay. We can just start the timer now. Oh dear, the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There's no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Yay! So this is one of the core mechanics of the game, is taking care of your graveyard. Yeah, you can see here, you beautify your graveyard to have a higher quality graveyard, which will have more people attracted to your church and make you more money. You do that by having a well-repaired and well-maintained graveyard, but also with high-quality corpses, which are corpses that aren't full of sins and instead had a lot of good deeds. And that you probably didn't mutilate too badly. Okay, we can make wooden markers, which is a very basic way to beautify a tombstone. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least +5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. Ha ha. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Ha ha. Your predecessor used to keep some stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I already did. I'll come back the next week. In fact, I come here every Bishop Day. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. I should say something. Why is it you still come here? It's part of my duty. It's an unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. You're gonna learn that, is a lot of the world, they don't know the answers to why they do anything. They're like, oh, this is just part of the old tradition. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. Haha. Like the fake laughs. I have one tiny question. What's this burial certificate? Yeah, we already know. You give it to Herodric for money at the tavern. We already did that. Okay, how can I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't even take me an hour, but it's your job. Okay. I'm not the keeper. I got home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to butcher a corpse. Haha, fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. Haha. Blessed and beautiful. Laugh. I don't think either option does anything there. If you run out of repair kits while fixing your graveyard, you can always craft new ones. Yep, there's a lot of crafting in this game. Yay, we're unlocking things. The concept of stone. We had no conception of what stone was before this conversation. The concept of wood. In the famous words of Taunt 6, I think it was, from Age of Empires 3, I need wood. Okay, the timer is officially going. All right, the top left, you can see the days of the week rotating around the compass thingy. The bottom is what day of the week it is. And you can see what time of day it is from the little picture in the middle. This blue bar is my stamina bar. There's a health bar under it, but you don't see it right now because I have full health, and it's not there when you have full health. The top right tells you where I am if I'm in a location. If I walk up here, does anything happen? No. Okay. I need to walk east. On my way, though. I took the Helix fossil. Hold on, let me just grab this. Now, you see those little red and green dots that I'm picking up? This is indeed a flash trash game, and we need to collect the purple dots. Unfortunately, this game only has red, green, and blue, so we will die. Those are experience points for different types of tech. You'll be gathering them the whole game. Okay, we have a lot of travel to do. It's almost dusk. A lot of the stores close at night. We might make it to sell some of these sticks in time. The tavern is open 24/7, though. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time. I'm very skeptical. Very skeptical. The game thinks I haven't visited the Dead Horse yet, because I went to it so early. Come on! Oh my god! Whew, that was a close call. Yay. That was worth almost nothing. Selling stone would be worth a lot more. I should probably just be doing that. Oh, there's some stone over here. I'll mine this. And I'll probably have to sell it tomorrow. I do believe stone sells quite a bit better. We can't pick berries yet, right? No. We unlock that when we get back to the farm. I think we get like a little little cutscene. But we have to like talk to these things first, you know, like look at the sign and whatever. Dead Horse Tavern. It just needs me to go in. Because it doesn't know that I've already talked to Herodric. Yep. There we go. The game now acknowledges that I have spoken to Herodric already. And so I believe if I walk back out here, I'm gonna get the thing where I can pick berries, which berries can be part of very easy early game food for getting your energy back without having to sleep constantly. Blue dots are gonna be a valuable resource until you get a bit later in the game. Yeah, I know. I already have a save file that's like 166 days in. Oh, there was no progress bar on that at first. That was weird. There we go. This is the thing where we get the berries. Where you been? I was at the village. This place feels so weird, but it also feels so real. And everyone's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sorry, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. There we go. We can now collect some berries and stuff. There's the bishop going back home. Wait, exactly. I remember baking bread from it. Pies. Sweet berry pies. Toast, onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sorry. You know what? I need a beer. This is the beginning This is beginning to feel a bit like a one-sided relationship. Bring me a beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? How can I get home? It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, theoretically, yes. Reminds me of Planescape Torment. Wonder if that was the inspiration for the talking skull. Okay. What's that sound? What was that noise? Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. Cast.
Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that. Thanks, Gemma. This is only what I can spare on benefits. But I just wanted to say thank you for the mix of different mons on different gens. I hope you never stop. Thank you. I appreciate it. And don't feel like you ever need to donate or anything. You know, you take care of yourself. I hope you're doing okay. All right, so we can, for very little stamina, we can deconstruct everything here to get a little bit of material to work with. It's just a quick little one-time thing. So the red points are like kind of manual labor-based skill. The green points are agriculture skill. The blue ones, you kind of use it in anything that's high level, but I think it's supposed to be like intelligence, theological, alchemy, the weird shit. All right, oh, simple and tasty recipes. Learned that immediately. Baked mushrooms, baked apples, just some simple foods. Oh, there's one right here too. Okay, that's all we can do down here for now. I'm gonna put away all these supplies. There we go, and the wheat. can go in the storage by the food area. Okay, pouring rain out there. Let's get a little bit of sleep. The game saves every time you sleep. I do believe we'll get a little cutscene that does not matter once we wake up. But I just want it to be morning already, because I want to go run over to town and get some progress done. I'm so refreshed! This is not good. Not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray! A kipper! Wow, I've been here for... how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like if we had a new neighbor instead. That sounds like something you can help us with? Not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me to bury bodies. You're Yorick, he's Jerry. Funny. Ah, the half-dead skull, the jealous bastard. He can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Can you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? You're such a dummy to dig up a corpse. You need a license. The old keeper in the mailbox used the mailbox through the... Holy shit, I can't read. The mailbox near the church. Okay, we don't actually need to use that burial certificate right now. You don't need to do that quest. There's no urgency at all. It doesn't matter. You do need to throw a body in the river eventually. Now, every day around when dusk hits is when the body arrives, but there's some rules to it. You'll see as time goes on. Can we walk up here right now? Or are there going to be enemies? Because I don't have a weapon. Here we go. So this area is all marsh. You can see that there is a ore up here. All these rocks with the iron in them. There we go. No way, I can remove it. So if we look at our map now... Oh, no, okay, it still shows the same things. That's fine. So when we want to start smelting, the easy-to-get ore is all up here, but when we need more after that, we're going to have to go across the river. Yeah, the bodies arrive on a regular schedule. Once a day, always at the same time, although cutscenes can throw the time off, because people still move while cutscenes are happening. So sometimes if you're in a cutscene for a long time and the timer isn't going, but the donkey is still walking, you'll get the body early. Yeah, you can dig up any body, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm handling this tree, by the way, because there's a beehive here, so I can get some honey. There's another one right over here. You can see we took a little health damage. There's like a health bar over our head. That's okay. It's really minor. I don't care. This is where we're gonna have some beekeeping later. Ooh, I need some more water. Too much coffee, not enough water. Insert anybody, any body joke. That's great. All right, is the body about to arrive? Is the body about to arrive? Not looking like it. Nope. Maybe I need to get farther in the quest line. I don't know. So this is where the quest log is. You literally just see the quests under each person. I haven't delivered a beer yet, which is probably what I should be doing. But it's almost nighttime again. So instead of what I should probably do is set up my crafting a little bit. There we go. Okay. I want... I think we need to actually unlock the basics. Yes, apparently we don't start with song. I thought we did. So we're going to immediately spend some of our points on unlocking song. Okay, that's just, we just need sticks. Let's dig up some of these twigs in our yard. In our gross-ass graveyard. This is like that early stage of Harvest Moon. You know? When you're just clearing the yard, making everything nice, getting some room. Alright, let's get a sawhorse. Okay, we can now saw logs. So we need to get, oh no, we don't need anything else. We can already fell small trees. Yes, we can. Only the skinny ones so far. You'd always spend so much time clearing the yard in Harvest Moon. Yeah, me too. So we got one trunk from that, which we can just plop down there. And then we can saw it into some very crude boards. And this is the start of our crafting recipes, really. Okay. I want to also unlock building stone cutting. Because we got to get that going early as well. Stone cutter, we need more nails. Okay, so we're going to also need smithing. Okay, we need just a few more of our red points. That's fine. We'll get that pretty quick. Let's sleep a little while we're next to the house, though. Get some stamina back. Still love Harvest Moon 64. That's such a good game, isn't it? Are you gonna get the meat certificate? Oh, you mean the meat stamp? Here's the thing. It's really expensive to get. You don't get it for a while, and then the money you get selling the meat is like nothing. I don't know why you would actually get the stamp. It's weird. Okay, we'll clear the yard more, because that'll give us a little bit more red experience while doing something that we need to do sooner or later anyway. We're going to be using all of this space. Reminds you of early Stardew Valley. I can see that. Okay, unlock primitive foraging. We need a furnace, which just needs a little bit more stone. Okay. Well, I want more stone than that, because I know I got to sell some as well. Oh no, my throat is slowly getting sore. This is a disaster. It's because I did a big voiceover today. And also, I just haven't been feeling great recently. But did a big voiceover earlier today, and I may have blown up my voice a little bit. And now I'm talking a bunch, and I had a long pre-stream and stuff. We're 2 hours into the stream, but only 1 hour into plan. Need to replay Stardew Valley? It is really good. I can make the furnace now, right? Yes, I can. Haunted Chocolatier. I feel like I heard about that game. Okay, I should probably make proper firewood before I go using the furnace, because using sticks is pretty inefficient. I need a tech for that, though, don't I? Oh, I already have enough. Just need a chopping spot. Okay, I need more logs for that. Okay, well, before I go wasting a whole lot more time, we're gonna go get the teleport stone, because that's gonna save us enormous amounts of travel time. Is this game really 7 years old? I think so. About that. Something like that. Doesn't feel like it. Ooh, let's get some berries while I'm over here. So these berries are a really safe, easy, renewable source of energy. But we're going to be cooking better stuff at some point. Can I just drag this onto a thing? Yeah. There we go. We can just eat those berries like that. Oh, yeah, it's a Stardew game. Or a game made by the same guy who made Stardew. That's right. That's why I remember hearing about it. You remember getting this game off Xbox Game Pass when it was a new service? That's crazy. Oh, hey, merchants in town. Right, today's merchant day. I forgot. Let's take advantage of that. Greetings, villager. If you have any spare silver, I can offer you these amazing, tasty, and rare. Humbly apologize for not buying any of your shit unless it's something invaluable. Yeah. Here, everyone thinks I'm the keeper of the local graveyard, but I'm from another world and I need to go back. I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur, the palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to be highborn, so I have to earn my coins here, in this onion potato hell. Scare him to cure his hiccups. Boo. Are you mad? What are you doing? It's only trying to help you with your hiccups. It's a fool's thing to do. I just need a little time. That shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious, but I have to admit, the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. Seems like you're okay after my little surprise attack. Yes, it seems so. Talk to him about the garden. Roderick gave me permission to use the garden near the church. I need to discuss terms of use. Oh, I totally forgot about that dead weight. It cost me so little. But of course, that was many years ago, so with inflation and the good soil, why, now it's a valuable commodity. Let me see, how about 10 gold? That's too much. Okay, what about 5 gold? That's too much. I'm short on money. Maybe we can discuss some kind of barter? I see, you're a poor man who wants to earn a little money by growing crops. We can discuss the terms of your rent, but first, let's see how good a farmer you are. Let's make a deal. You deliver me a batch of carrots, cabbage, and beets. Then I'll see you as a serious business partner and we'll make a long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. What do you say? Deal. As long as I bring you my first harvest. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes, we can turn berries into a berry juice. We can't turn it into wine exactly. If you had time, I'd like to do a small favor. How can I help? I like delicious food, but I've been having stomach problems. After a good dinner, I get hiccups and it's driving me mad. A friend of mine from the wine club told me the hiccup grass can help. I believe there's plenty of it in the swamp. I'd be very grateful if you could bring me some. Sure, I'll look around. Okay, I know where that is. Ask about seeds. Where can I buy seeds? I don't trade in the cheap stuff. Expect you can buy it at some low-quality seeds at the local farm. Yeah, I know where the farm is. If you need some money, I can lend you 5 silver now and you'll pay me back 10 silver later. No, I'm good. And this guy also sells grape seeds. Wine is a huge moneymaker. I will be getting grape seeds from him at some point. For fuck. Yeah, sometimes the pathfinding gets a little stuck on trying to harvest some of these bushes. It's worth it though. It's very low energy investment. Okay, I'm gonna go sell the stone first, and then I'll go to the blacksmith. Oh wait, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. Video watch the guy didn't get into town. Have you ever gotten in? I haven't, no. I have attempted, and crazy things happen, but I will not spoil. Trade. Would you like some stone? Here we go. Made a little money. Enough for the teleport. Probably enough to buy a few seeds, but I think I'll need more. Also, I need to make my own fertilizer pretty early. Otherwise, you keep running out of, yeah, unlock that. Seeds, that's it. If you don't use any fertilizer, then you get less seeds than you put in, and slowly need to buy more and more. Okay, we're gonna buy a teleport stone. It is amazing. We're also gonna buy 1 beer for Roderick. Now, I wish I could hotkey the teleport stone in this game, but you can't. It's really annoying. But now, once per, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe, I can just teleport between key locations, which is huge for saving time. I didn't know this existed the first time I played. See you, Busby. All right, let's give a beer to Jerry. Where's my beer? Here's your beer. That's a quest done. What a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. All right, you seem like a decent guy. Here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. Today, you whisper to that drinking buddy in the tavern, and tomorrow, your face is on every pole in town. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what was your question? I got some questions. How can I get back home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I need to go through it or what? Do I need to turn it on first? Obviously, I don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in the cellar. Or maybe the astrologer knows something. He's a smart man. He used to steal books from libraries when he was a kid. Alright, how can I get to the church? Yeah, go through the church, wine cellar. Okay, we need to unlock the church first. Yeah, there's a morgue down there too, and whatever. This is all connected. What he's talking about is the library up here in the top left, but we can't get there yet. Once caught a fish. I have no hands to show you how big it was, but believe me, it was huge. I hate fish tails. Once, you know what? I need to go. Sure, I have. It's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Alright, he wants wine now. Okay, ask about the astrologer, because I think that's a quest line. His wine was the best. Yeah, you can buy wine supplies from him, I think. Also, bookkeeping supplies. Yeah, he said the lighthouse every moon. Where's the lighthouse? I've already been there. I have a teleport for it. Okay. That's a lot that we just got done. We could... There's a lot of things we could do right now to make progress. I think one of the best things we can do right now is clean up our graveyard. We might not get this done in time for the next week's church day. We could if we really motored. Like, it's not like that's impossible or anything. We just might not get it done in time. We have a lot of competing priorities right now. And this is not necessarily the highest priority. I don't know. Now, we do start with, as you can see here, a few repair kits for both stone and wood. So we can repair some of this and get more quality out of it as a result. There we go. So we can see here. I'm going to teach you how to read this menu here. This is a grave. You can see this body. This body has 2 sins and 2 good deeds, they call them. So you can see down here, 2 sins means the first 2 good deeds are negated. Or the first 2 score is negated, essentially. Everything above that, you can gain happiness on. So this body, when buried, would be a -2. But as you give it buffs through gravestones and fences and whatever, it'll be worth more. However, it cannot go above a certain max. So you can see we're at our max now. We've added our 2 prestige or whatever to it, the laurels, and it's at the same level as the good deeds, which means this is maxed out. If we wanted a better quality grave here, we'd have to exhume the body and get a better quality person buried there. So what we're doing right now is just fixing up some of the graves. Typically, I want to fix the higher priority. Like, this is a pretty good quality body. And these tombstones, eat a few berries so I can finish that. There we go. These stone tombstones are worth more than the wood ones. Now that's a high quality body right here. So we'll gladly fix that. This one's a terrible quality body. Yeah, like this one is actually really high quality. This guy sucks. I want to get rid of that. He's dragging us down. Yeah, in fact, I want to fix this. And I'm actually going to remove it and put it on a grave that I like more. Like this one I'm keeping long term. I'll put it on that one. Eat more berries. Okay. Okay. We can't do much more repairing here until we make more kits. Okay, cool. That was productive. Teleport back home, get some sleep. Okay, the days of the week. We're on Green Day, which is Snake Day. We're going on to Male Day as tomorrow, which is Inquisitor Day. The moon is Astrologer. The sun is the Bishop and the Church Day. That's the day you can hold Mass, if your church is open. This symbol, I don't know what it is Merchant. And then the female symbol is Miss Charm, who performs at the tavern. She's like a musician or something. Singer, I think? Yeah, you could also, like, inject shit into bodies to increase the quality of a body. That's true. That's later, though. Okay. Let's... Oh, yeah. Let's get the... Go to the dead horse, and we'll get the little blacksmith quest out of the way. Yeah, she's some kind of entertainer. Now that we're allowed to work, we just can grind that up, and we have our sword. Now, you use energy every time you swing your weapon. So, you want to be a little bit careful with swinging. Try really hard to hit. Don't miss. Hit multiple in one swing if you can. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen broken tools good as new. Yep. Cool. It's another quest down. Okay. Let's keep developing the farm. I was referring to removing blood and fat. Yeah, that also removes 1 sin each. You can also remove organs, which organs come with random sins or good deeds on them. I do not think there's a way of knowing which organs will be which, though. So you kind of have to trial and error that one. Okay, I want to collect a little bit more wood here. I don't really want to... I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say I don't want to dig up a ton of trees and, like, cut down a ton of trees until we get this bonus fairly early on where I get more... Where is it? I think it might be this... No, it's woodcutter, where you get more logs out of small trees, but, like, 1 takes blue experience, which we aren't going to get for a little while, and 2, it doesn't matter. The trees grow back in, like, 3 days or something, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, cut some of them up. And we will use that for a chopping spot. This is where we can cut up firewood. Firewood is just a very easy to mass produce resource that you can either use for smelting or you can sell it to basically any merchant. In fact, I'm going to make another thing. And can we make it to the farm in town before it closes? I believe it's random each time, however I remember. Oh god, they're dropping off a body. It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll make it. Extracting bones, skulls, and flesh are massive no's. Yeah, I only use those, I only extract those if I need them for, like, other shit. And then, you know, I'm planning on, like, burning the body or something. It's not worth doing if you're planning on burying the body. It hurts the quality too much. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying, even if it's drugs or magic elixirs. I'm just looking around. I don't know what's happening, but everyone's telling me that I'm a graveyard keeper. Oh, you're even worse than those shifty traveling merchants. Must say, your whole profession is a fraud, and I don't like you. Now that I've made my position clear, we can do business. Alright. What can you tell me about farming? Anything special I need to know to be a good farmer? I need to know how to fertilize the soil and really work hard. Honestly, you don't look like much of a farmer. You're better off buying from a professional like me. Even someone like you could cook something nice with my vegetables. Got some recipes. This is why you always do the dialogue. Okay, we can get like 50 silver off him. That's cool. That's enough that I can get 8 seeds. 8 seeds. And 8 seeds. I believe it's 8 you need to plant one thing. Oh, can't afford. Okay, no, that's more than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. The wheat is the most important to me. Yeah. Cool. He's definitely not going on a shopping spree. I remember that song. I do still have that song. My friend Mandy made for me. I was just talking to her the other day. All right, we can craft better metal tools at some point, which I do think I want to do fairly early, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, let's go take care of the body. So it's not just rotting on the ground. Oh god, but our stamina's low. I didn't plan this out the best. You know what? We're probably not even burying this one anyway. Let me check it. What quality is this? If it's low quality, I'll take my time with it. Oh, it's super low quality. I don't care about this body. Oh, what am I doing walking? Oh, because my stone isn't ready yet. All right, sleep. Yeah, we're real broke right now. But we can work with this. We can work with this. I'm sure that through cooking, you could probably make a lot of very good money very early on if you wanted to. Typically what I do is I wait until wine production, because if you rush it, you can get wine going pretty early, and wine makes you a lot of very easy money. I don't think it's the most efficient way to make money early game, and wine makes you crazy money once you have like a pub that you can sell your wine at. That makes way more money than just selling it to like, I think it's Herodric who buys it. But still, it is worth doing pretty early, I would argue. Trunk and garden bed with sticks. I do need that at some point. How much peat do I need to get a compost thing going? Okay, compost heap is just sticks, and then crop waste, yeah. Okay, so I think I just need to buy, like, 1 peat. I'm gonna have to wait till morning for that, though. Okay. Again, we have a million competing priorities. Like, should we be going for quests right now? Should we be developing the place? Should I be working entirely on the church right now? There's no wrong answer. You can kind of take this game however you want to. There's definitely ways that would be faster than other ways, but, like, there's nothing... There is no urgency. You can play this as slow as you want to, which is kind of cool. This can be a very casual, chill thing, or this could be a speed run, depending on how you want to play it. So I'm gonna get a little bit of ore here. And then we need some more firewood so that I can smelt. That's a skinny tree down there. I can cut this one. Ooh, that is a thick fog. Whoa. Okay, I need more trees. I'm gonna need trees for a long time. I mean, the whole game, technically, but later on you can automate that. I won't spoil how, though, because it is very interesting. But yes, later we do get automation. At some point, we don't need to do everything ourselves. Okay, I want more of these. I'm gonna get 20 things of firewood. Sinnoh flashback? Yeah. And we're just gonna fuel up that forage. There. We have a bunch of iron ingots cooking. Okay, that all looks good. I'm going to save inventory space, put away that, the exhumation permission? Doesn't even feel like a word. I think the honey respawns every day, by the way, so I'm gonna go collect some more of that honey that's, like, right next to us, because it's very quick and easy to collect that. Okay, so, I want to get this honey so that we can unlock the ability to craft cakes, or cook cakes, because cakes are amazing food. It gets you all of your stamina back, and they're very easy to mass produce, pretty cheaply. I gotta buy the milk for it, and the eggs for it, but the milk and the eggs are really cheap, and the extra amount of work you get done because of the extra energy more than pays for itself. I guess we also gotta remember that we gotta start collecting some of these flowers at night, so that we can get more moths to complete that one other quest. So I gotta keep that in mind. Let's go to the dead horse, because I think that I can get some more honey on my way to the guy. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm getting nerve pains in my hand. Hate when this happens. I feel like there is a beehive around here. If it's not down here, it's up then. I should probably grab some apples while I'm over here. Now, at some point, I think I can have my own apple orchard. Sorry, is this not a valid tree? I thought that one was. This one is. Yeah. Is this one also? No. This one is. Yeah, only certain trees are valid for picking apples. I don't know why. I think it's only red ones, and only certain red ones. Okay. Oh, the Inquisitor. I've seen the Inquisitor right nearby. He's going up to the path to Witch Hill. Oh, sorry, he'll kill me, or even worse. Calm down, I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on that hill that'll help me get home. Yeah, so we need to go to Witch Hill, which is just next door. It's up this hill, next to our graveyard. That is true. Bees give you honey, and honey gives you munchlax. Everything is ready, Monsieur. Good. Were there any problems? No, except there is this strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt. Guys, calm down. I live at the graveyard. He's calling us guys. He's a cultist for certain. I'm a graveyard keeper. I work as the keeper at the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me. Then you're definitely a new one. I feel that he's telling the truth. Will you join me at the witch burning ceremony? Yes. It'd be my honor. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Lie. You know, I wanted to be a graveyard keeper since I was a kid. I strongly suggest you avoid bothering people with such silly stories. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith and humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is overloaded, and there's new ones stuck in the shipyard. The graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising, I can feel it. Righteous anger rises in my soul. We've burned thousands of witches and heretics for 30 years, and it's only the beginning. See you, Hand of Fate. Alright, we're burning a witch. Yay! Long live the Great Inquisitor! Hurrah! So you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yes, I think that's part of my job. And you live right beside the hill, near the graveyard, that's right? Yes. Interesting, interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. I don't trust the villagers, they don't go to church, and they even refuse to lay their graves after death. When you're new here, you might notice something unusual. Agree to be his friend. Sure, it'll be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill. To earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in due time. Today is the day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. Day of wrath is insane. Yeah, so he'll talk any male day, whatever you want to call that. This guy looks 100% evil? Yeah. Not now. Okay, so I think we can get more quests from him next week. Now that we have access to this hill, though, we can unlock a little bit more of our map by walking around. Like, there's a little burned-out house here. I'm sure it probably has relevance at some point. There's a grave here with a rotten body in it. You can actually exhume that body and bury it in your graveyard if you want to. I don't know why you would. It's horrible quality, but it's an option. Maybe that's the old graveyard keeper's house. I don't know. We can also craft this thingy. We can't do it right now. We don't have the stuff, but it's a shortcut between the hill and our base. And as we can see here, there's like a little vineyard here. And we can plant things. It's a vine trellis, so we can plant grapes here. Oh, it's almost nighttime. I don't want to buy something for the town, and I forgot. I gotta go fast. Wait, I teleported to the wrong place. I teleported to town. I meant to teleport to town. Well, fuck. I'll have to get it tomorrow, then. I guess that's fine. We'll just sleep. Is that the Plants vs. Zombies harp? Is what the Plants vs. Zombies harp? I'm confused. Sorry, I didn't play that game. Okay. Let's look at our tech again here. Woodworking. You need to go down the woodworking tree pretty early. Carpenter's bench. No, that's not... Yeah, okay, we don't have a carpenter's bench yet. Never played Plants vs. Zombies? No. Here we go. We can now make planks, which are used in a lot of stuff. Planks are also a pretty good source of red experience in early game. They don't cost very much, anything. They don't cost much anything. The harp instrument in the background sounds just like the one from the game. Oh. Yeah, it's probably just a harp. It's probably just a digital harp. It's probably not a reference. I wish that honey was back already. So you can see there's a blocked path up here. But we can make the stuff to get up there now. It's not that hard. Oh, I forgot we can break these down. This is where we can start, like, what's the name of a place where you keep bees? It starts with an A. Forget the name, though. Sleep a little more. Apothecary? No, not apothecary. Oh, right, I gotta go to the astrologer today as well. Astronomer? Astrologer? I always forget which one's which. Yeah, I need to buy some peat and eggs and milk, if I have the money. Now, this music sounds a little Harvest Moon to me. Speaking of harp, it's the national instrument of Paraguay. Oh. Why is the poop dealer not here? Weird. Oh, there he is. Yeah, fucking dude only talks to me once he's up here. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh my god, man. Thank you. Yeah, he sells fertilizer. I probably don't need a ton of peat. I'll just get like 6 for now. Sounds like a spring or fall harvest moon track. It does, doesn't it? Okay, I'll get... Oh, I can't even afford 1 bucket of milk. I can afford a jug. I think a jug of milk counts, but I don't know. A bucket can be emptied for the milk, I think. So a jug of milk might work differently. I can buy eggs over here at the chicken farm. Yay. Maybe I should make eggs after the stream. What will I do? What do I want to do for food after the stream? I want eggs and sausage. Maybe egg in the hole in the middle. Sausage. I got some spinach. How do I want to incorporate spinach in that? I don't even know. Does spinach go with eggs? If I were to chop it fine, maybe, but... I don't know. I gotta think about that. I feel like doing something simple tonight. To get the protein in, you know? I cannot wait to make a trunk down here. I gotta unlock it first, I think. Okay, I still need more honey. I have the peat, so I may as well just do that now. So that's fertilized, and there we go. Oh, it's 4 seeds, not 8. Ah, shit, I probably could have bought a bunch more then. Eh, it doesn't matter. We got the ball rolling on farming, at least. I need to make things to beautify the graveyard more. Oh, we're probably getting another body delivered today, aren't we? How do I want to do this? Let me think. Do I want to just go straight to stone for beautifying the graveyard? Because that's pretty tempting. If we go to theology, unlock some gravestones. The wooden cross is the same value as the stone tombstone. I think I'm going to use wooden crosses, and then I'll upgrade to stone crosses at some point. But for now, I mean, I'm going to be making a lot of planks anyway, so this seems like the right move. Planks are great experience. We'll farm experience through this. And then wooden crosses. Yeah, queue up 6 of them to use all these planks I'm making. Tried green onion and eggs. I put green onion in my egg fried rice. Does that count? Here we go. We're gonna get just a little sleep because I think a body is about to be delivered. I want some energy. Nope, no body today. Okay. Nah, I don't really like scrambled eggs that much, to be honest. Not a big scrambled eggs guy. If it's mixed in with something, then maybe. Oh, right, I forgot this body is still here. That's probably why the previous one didn't get delivered. Well, it's partly rotten. I don't care. I was just gonna use it for a little side questy thing, where I throw it in the river. Yay! What do you think you're doing? Ghost asked me to get rid of the body. So you're just gonna do everything it asks? It's not like he can do anything to you, he's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that, because we're friends, but you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where that river leads? River, somewhere down to the town, I think. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks, a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? Need a nice quiet place. Like the place I use for my meditation, across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. Yeah, it's just south of our house. It's not far at all. So we need to throw a body in the river to unlock the ability to cremate bodies. That's what you want to do with the bodies that are low quality. All right, I should drop off the crosses while I'm here. In fact, I could just install them. Oof, I don't want to put it there. Or there. But I can only take the tombstone off something if it's been repaired, right? Oh no, I can take a broken one off. Okay, cool. Good, because some of these I never plan on using. Some of these are terrible. I see the bishop is getting here early because of all the dialogue. Here we go. That's everything here, right? Yep. Teleport home to save a little travel time. We need an anvil. Wooden anvil, here we go. We're running out of space fast. Here we go. Okay, I think I need like one more point on top of this, so I'll just make a wooden fence. And we'll sleep again, because we're right here. Get some of the stamina that way. Oh yeah, do I have the stuff to make the cake yet? Oh right, I gotta get that extra honey and show it to the guy. Oh, so much to do. I'm so refreshed. Good, much nicer without him at the graveyard. Oh, yeah, it thinks I threw away the guy he wanted me to throw away. All it does is check if he threw away a body. Still so sad, though. I'm so lonely. I wish so bad when I was alive I should have been a better person. What do you mean? You're dead, still deserve some respect. Yeah, this is teaching about how, this is teaching about the sins and the deeds. We already know about this. If we want to increase the quality of the graveyard, we need to be burying people with lots of good deeds and not many sins. And we can prepare the body a little bit to make it better. Later on, we can prepare it much more. Stop by the apiary. Ah, that's what it's called. No, I don't need to go to the apiary for more honey. Now that another day has passed, I can get it other ways much easier. Okay, let's improve this place some more. Okay, for the lack of anywhere else to put it, I'll put it here, but yeah. This one. I can replace the fence on it. Who needs a tutorial when you have MDB? That's what the Haven and Hearth people say, right? Yep. A lot of people still learn how to play that game from my decade-old guides. Which, if anyone would like to help me make the new guides, I'm working on it in October. Just join the village, join the Discord, let me know that you want in, and I'll let you in. But I need to know. I must be informed so that I can let you in. I don't even care if you've never played the game before. If you watch some videos on it and you say, hey, I want to play that, and you want to go get it for free on Steam, yeah, we can play it together. You can be in my village. We'll teach you. Alright, this is the last honey I need. I will get the extra one over here, though, because I want it for, like, cooking. The honey itself is useful for more than just the quest. Dead horse, and we go east. Did you know that your birthday is the autumn equinox this year? I think it was the year I was born, too. Can you play Haven and Hearth on a phone? I don't think so. You can play it on Steam Deck. It's not easy, but I have a friend who does that. Mushrooms. You know, eating all the mushrooms. Long time community member. That's how she plays it. She's good at it, too. That's the crazy part. I don't know how the hell she's that good at it on a Steam Deck. That's not the kind of game made with a Steam Deck in mind. Cake can never be too sweet. Sweetness can help you see things from a different point of view, so maybe you can learn more. Okay. Yay. He also sells seed oil and hemp rope and hemp seeds. Good for when you need to make rope and stuff. Okay, it's almost nighttime, so we aren't going to get the graveyard done this week. That's fine. I rarely get it done the first week because I'm doing so many other things. Okay, my stomach has been growling for almost an hour straight, and my voice is starting to give out on me. I think... Do you love how it sounds like we're like underwater or in another room when I go into this menu, by the way? How cool is that? I'm gonna go back to the main menu. We just saved because we just slept. And that is the beginning of our file. We are 6.5 days into the game. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun playing it for you guys. I plan to stream this a lot more because I can play this game anytime and have a fun time. But my throat is killing me, and I've got to figure out some food, and then I need to go to bed early tonight. I know I say early tonight. It's 2 a.m. right now, but I've been falling asleep at 10 a.m. lately. And then waking up at 5 p.m., and it's miserable, and I hate it. So, I think instead, I'm going to take some melatonin and try to get to sleep at like 6 or something, because that'd be a 4-hour improvement. That'd be pretty big. So, I'm going to go do that. This might not be up on YouTube right away, because I'm probably putting it on a different YouTube channel that I still need to make. But I'll leave the live section of this up so you can watch it before the proper upload goes up so that you don't need to wait forever before you experience it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Until next time, have a nice day.